The play's been going on now for just about 15-20 minutes. And there, among the actors, there's a nervousness which is not one of being judged by the audience. It is that nervousness of being part of a plan, of a conspiracy, something that most of them have never known up until now. Glister is hiding behind the huge moon prop that has been written in to this absurd kind of play, because the play is not the point. The point is the moon and her being behind it. Stage fright is too occupied sort of reading out and murmuring lines to the players to actually watch her as she creeps into position. As she yells out that one line, which is the signal, which you four up there can hear through the observing eyes and the link of glint. Or is it Glam? He has so many names. The next 30 seconds are a blur. What for you adventurers might have taken in that speed of combat, maybe a full 90 minutes of fighting, for the ones downstairs watching up, it's just a few flashes, a shadow here and there, and then debris being launched from the balcony. As the remains of Endelin's puppet body sort of fall onto the wide stage, the actors go silent. The crowd goes silent. Whatever little remains of the shadows or the troop of goblins that served there seem to watch this body fall. And just, there's a moment where reality just takes a pause. Then agitation. It's almost, there's a moment where people rush towards, almost trying to be there to try and help her, or to not be the one not seen helping her up, right? And then they stop, just at the edge of that circle where her body lies. And then one of the actors, one who we haven't heard a voice yet, she looks so small. And then cheers erupt. But as the cheers from the actors take the stage, they fail to recognize the two diving shapes in the clouds. One of Scabatha, running for her life, flying for her life. The other one, a newly winged Plum, diving like a bird of prey. Then realizing that there is bigger here that he could ever handle on his own, and turns back. The play has ended for Endelin. And here we start the conclusion of our own tale. Welcome, friends, foes, those undeclared. I would say we're back, but life is life.
I was gonna add, but no.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Just life is life.
La 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 la.
Yeah. I know what I was doing. Yeah, but unfortunately, we cannot afford that song. So there you go. How are we all doing?
Good.
Good. Knock another one for the good guys, huh? So, we come back to that overlooking balustrade where you can now sort of peer off. I think at this point, Plum, we can sort of see your shining little shape, the butterfly wings sort of glinting in the rain clouds as you move back up and join your friends. And I think this is where you could just lean over the balcony and see below the actors all sort of grouped around what looks to be a very large smashed puppet made of wood and other sort of strings and different kind of thing just sort of strewn about on the floor.
Are hags made?
Sorry?
Are hags made?
Hags, they can be made of many things, but they are mostly made of whatever they want to be.
Okay.
No, this is not a Naruto switch. This is actually Endelin. I can guarantee you.
Like, my character is a creation, so...
That is true. I won't go here and now into the exact nature of how hags are made and born, because it is a horrific thing. At least the main...
GM, how are hags made, please?
A hag must
Let
swallow
me tell you about the birds and the bees.
Yeah. The hags and the haggis. In short, a hag to become pregnant must swallow a newborn. And then that newborn is brought out as not as a full-grown hag, but as a humanoid who will turn into a hag. So it's a whole process.
Okay, so that's like that Baldur's Gates.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Auntie Ethel wanted a baby. Yeah. So, there we go. Sorry, spoilers for a game that's now 3 years old. And after that, hags have a tendency of shaping themselves, especially those of higher power. So, there we go. What do you guys do?
I guess we have a whole palace to loot.
Have our chambers and maybe a library. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of people that probably want to go back to their world.
Yes.
Wherever they are.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Like Hurley's brother.
Yeah,
Hurley?
and a
Hurley's
dilemma,
brother? I don't know.
and a dilemma about the horn or the horse first.
Yes, what came first, horse or horn?
No, that's gonna be the name. That's gonna be the name of the title of Horse and Horn.
It's not a Witcher episode.
Fair enough.
If you get that reference, you got that.
So,
well, let's start moving back and make sure that there isn't too much chaos in the castle.
I think we might have still some resistance, maybe from the shadows, but not sure. Did they vanish?
You haven't seen much from here. You know that the shadows that were all of the shadows that belong to people the shadows that you destroyed in that theater have probably gone back to their owners. So you know that. Other than that, you're not exactly sure.
The shadows might, I don't think are going to be a problem. The darklings might.
Yeah, darkling, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I hope so hard that they will resist. I hope so hard. I will oblige them in their resistance. And I just walk out. And I'll wait for the others.
Yeah, I think having his wings back does wonder on his character.
So as a quick reminder, that considering that it is, Mina, could you look on your wand of web? Could you please tell me how long it lasts?
Uh,
I think it's a minute.
Let me check. Up to 1 hour.
Up to 1 hour. Okay. So this door right here is still very much webbed up.
Yeah.
By the way.
I will walk over to the rocking horse and I'll go like, can I sort of like grab it by the reins and sort of lead it along?
It's not something. It's not really a rocking horse that you can pull. That doesn't have.
Yeah.
However, I will allow you to basically sort of, if you need to, with a leather belt or whatnot, you can basically strap it on your back. You've got that giant.
Yeah, true.
So I'll definitely allow you to basically add your rocking horse into your inventory.
I'll
Basically,
I'll put a horse in my inventory. I've been reading a bunch of Dungeon Crawler Dan lately, Carl, Dungeon Crawler.
DCC. Yeah.
Yes. And so, like, let's put some stuff in my inventory.
Yes. Yeah, I've read through those books. Emeline is reading them as well. So it's
yeah.
We'll start a book club.
We should.
By the way, Tavaren, what are you doing with your escort?
I think I'm keeping them around for now.
Okay.
Let's double check how long they're supposed to.
I think it's an hour. You can keep them up to an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
And it's been you summoned them below, but it hasn't been 30 minutes.
No.
No, because you had them when you went to get Glimmer. Did you resummon them? It's been 6 weeks, folks. Apologies.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure these are not the same. These are not the same.
No, exactly.
Okay, yeah. So these were summoned for the battle specifically, and so they are here for an hour. Okay, perfect. However, I do believe that your bless is now off. Okay.
Probably.
Okay. The stage is yours, my friends. So please, feel free to explore.
Do we want to open that door on the other side now that we've dealt with the hag?
Yes.
Sure, if you can dismiss the webs.
It's concentration, so yes, I can. I just wanted to ask because I'm not gonna do it without everyone being ready for it.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. The door is unlocked. Feel free to open it at your leisure. Where are you?
Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Oh, there's some paper birds.
There is no reply from the other side as you open the door. And so, here we go. Bottles filled with crackling lightning line wooden bookcases along the walls of this chamber. An open archway leads to a stone balcony that overlooks the amphitheater 40 feet below. On the opposite side of the room from the arch is a large wooden desk, atop which a stack of parchment flutters under stone paperweight shaped like a toad. Scattering on the desk are ink pots and ink-stained quills. Dangling from a rafter near the desk is a rustic cage that holds 3 folded paper birds flitting about like moths. What do you do?
Let's catch the paper birds.
Yes. Let's look at their correspondences.
Yeah. What's everyone saying?
Yeah, let's try to catch them.
Sure.
I mean, you don't have... It doesn't take much to... They're literally in a cage. Why won't you... Let's see... Features, no locations. There we go. Right. So... Okay. Right. So
Reach inside the cage.
Sorry. Yes. So
Right.
you reach into the cage.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just get the stat block here, as they do attack you.
Of course.
You're seriously going to not put me a hawk? Okay. There you go. Okay, it's going to use the hawk stat block. As you reach in, as you start reaching towards the, there's some notice, right? As soon as you start reaching towards the cage, the birds sort of flock angrily about the cage. The cage is too massive for itself to actually be rattled by these paper constructs. But as you start reaching in, they do feel, they feel agitated. And they are going to... So, do you still reach in? Who reaches in?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Plum? Okay. So that's 3 talon attacks. Okay. So that
Wow.
is a 19, an 18, and a 22.
Big rolls.
Yeah, they'll hit.
Okay. Let's have a look at the damage then. Wow. Okay, well they only do 1 damage each, so you take 3 damage.
You get 3 paper cuts.
Literally 3 paper cuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I should actually read the 1d1 slashing damage rather than actually roll.
I'll grab them.
Okay. Just make... You know what? Make me an attack... Yes, make me your attack roll. Basically, unarmed attack rolls. You're trying to grab in. It's just to see if I get a second round of combat in. Okay, that's 1.
Sure.
Considering these things that have 1 hit point. You just grab one in your fist. The paper crumples under your hand.
There you go.
Last one is going to try at least one more attack, which is a. Does it have advantage for a crit?
Yeah, of course. Come on, little crit for the funsies. You know?
Okay, so you get 1 + 1 damage. You can take 2 damage. As this one basically slices enough for it not to just be a cut, but seriously deep. Here, blood starts to a little bit of well, even though it's an easy sort of bind, but still you're going, okay, it cut
This
you
fucker hurt.
it cut enough so that you would see blood on the paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for temporary hit points from Tavaren, by the way.
Oh, for goodness.
Small but nasty.
By the way, I do not see the hit point bar yet on Plum's new. I just noticed.
Temporary hit points that you gave during the battle.
Oh,
how long does it actually stays, by the way? Just to be sure that I'm not.
Temporary hit points stay up until the first short or long rest.
Okay, well.
Unless said otherwise, but I do believe that in this case it is.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything, so.
Yeah, so it's up until the next rest, basically.
Hey, kitty.
Right. So as you catch, there you go. As you catch all three, you crumple them. There's still life in the paper. They still try to sort of origami themselves back into that paper bird form and trying to fly away. But it's slam them onto the desk, find that same kind of something to sort of held them together, and you can read 3 letters, which I will put here in the notes. Well, I'll put them one by one. I think it's easier that way. And then there we go. And then the last one. So the first 2 are directed towards her sisters, but the last one, the one that cut you, Plum, seems to be sent to another person. You might have heard this name, Kellic.
Yes, he was in the League of Malevolence, right?
Yeah, he's supposed leader of the, at least according to what you've heard. So the letters that read are follow. My darling Bav, Scab had the horn, but either lost it or forgot where she hid it. Her head is so full of cobwebs. Imagine what she'll be like when she's senile. Your favorite sister, End. Dearest Scab, reads the second one. Mummy's little warlock spy was happy to betray her companions and reveal that Kellic, Zargash, and the others are conspiring to betray us. But fear not, their plots will not succeed. Even now, an outside force promises to rid us of the whole stinking lot. What's important is that the cauldron remains safe. Let me know how you wish to proceed. Your beloved sister, End. Lord Kellic, I have written a new play titled The Agonies of Alagarthas. It is a tragic tale inspired by real-life misfortune that I think you might enjoy. You and the other members of the League of Malevolence are invited to Motherhorn to watch a live performance. Your missing colleague, Skilla, has been my guest for some time, but I'm afraid she has worn out her welcome. In exchange for my generosity, I'm hoping you can take her off my hands. Until our next meeting, Endelin. I've put the 3 letters there. They are yours to take. So,
The cauldron looks very interesting. Has a certain importance, I have the impression.
oh, by the way,
Yes.
quick correction. It should not read the agonies of Alagarthas, as Alagarthas is actually the original name of the person you rescued at the spires.
Oh, okay.
So,
Which one?
the Stargazer, who Tavaren sent to his lady,
Yeah,
Oh.
the Choltian.
the Choltian. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Originally, in the original text, it was a elven prince by the name of Alagorthas. I replaced it and forgot up until now. So there you go.
Mm,
All right.
So, what is weird is that those are three unsent letters by Endelyn.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, so she was probably planning to release them.
Until the moment where one of her sisters probably just showed up.
Yeah.
True.
Or maybe she was waiting for the weather to clear a little bit, because you know how well soggy paper flies.
Also true.
It's probably enchanted for that. Hope so.
I hope so, yeah.
Tavaren and Mina, you've seen paper birds, this sort of form of technology, all over Waterdeep, right? This is a
Yeah.
regular.
Yeah.
This is the regular messaging service.
They don't usually use hawks, but
Yeah. These ones apparently has a bit of a bite in there,
Yes.
added to them.
that's very, very haggy.
Maybe, yeah, absolutely. So my question is, right? Anything else you want to look? If you want to have a look around, if you want to rummage through anything, please let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there like there's a desk? Maybe we can.
Yes. So as you're looking to, actually, Tavaren, make me a nature or Arcana check.
Can nature check because I have +10 on that. 17.
17. So I mentioned that on the desk there's sort of writing utensils, there's ink pots, there's a few ink quills and stuff, and there's a pile of paper, maybe about 5 or 6 sheets that seem to sort of flutter in a wind that you do not feel on your backs. Very reminiscent of the fluttering of the sheets of paper on which you had just read the letters to. The stone, I mentioned that there was a stone frog on top of it, serving as a paperweight. With the 17 on nature, you can probably determine that this, if it wasn't for the stone color, so the grayish stone color, you would have thought that this was a real frog.
Okay.
And as you sort of maybe look forward, you're realizing that most likely this is a petrified frog of some sort.
Maybe we should give it a little kiss.
Go on.
Are you princess?
I mean, I am a monarch, so
Right. Fair enough. Your Majesty, please
I
go.
will give the little stone frog keys.
No.
So you pick up the frog.
Yes.
As you pick up the frog
I
and
put
bring
my
it,
hand on the papers.
as you pick up the frog, there is that moment where you bring it to your lips as you kiss. There's a flutter of colored paper, almost like confetti, flying all over, with Mina trying to catch them in the background. Mina, could you please make me, and any who would try to catch those papers, make me a dexterity check, please.
Acrobatics?
No, this is pure dexterity.
Pure dexterity. Okay.
I'll help.
Yeah, Plum, one just flies right into your face and you just have to catch it.
Got one.
It's, Mina, I think there's a moment where three of them sort of rush up towards you. You barely catch one, but not because they're fast, it's just because you were indecisive of which one to catch.
Yeah.
But a 10 is enough. Ysdred, you want to try your luck as well?
I am somewhere else.
You are somewhere else. Okay.
Yes.
Split party, and I didn't even notice. Oh,
I didn't mention it, but yeah, that's something I'd like to do.
okay. We'll get back to you in a moment then. So yes, for the rest of the papers, they either fly, smash themselves onto, either to the wall where the humidity sort of sticks them there, or but at least now Mina and Plum, both of you have a working paper bird basically.
Okay.
Oh,
Working paper for a paper bird.
Yes. Yes, so it will take a minute. Basically, you write on it. It takes a minute, and then you can.
Yeah.
So it's basically the spell the item paper bird. So you've got two of them in your possession, right?
I'll hand it to Mina and I'll be like, I think you can use it for better use.
It is literally, Mina, you have to sort of, it keeps fluttering, trying to
Yeah,
reach out.
yeah.
And so you really have to sort of almost bind them in a scroll or put them in between pages of a book so that they can calm down.
I mean, I'll probably squeeze them in a book.
And Tavaren, nothing happens.
No, I figured.
Ysdred, let's get
But
back to you.
on the other hand,
Yeah?
it was like a moment of like, come on. If in any campaign it would do something, it would be this one. So I was like,
Absolutely.
I have to try it.
True.
You know, yes. So, Ysdred.
Yes. So most of the people around here are probably still a bit gathered, and I'd like to take that opportunity to talk to them.
Who are we talking to?
The actors, and there's probably some kind of mayhem, and I'd like to.
From the balcony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have an Evita moment.
So yeah, Ysdred is probably just going to say a few words like, "It's okay, you're gonna be free now. Please take what is yours here, what belongs to you, what was taken from you. Maybe try not to take what could be someone else's, but I think the place is yours. If you need some place to live, and free. We do not know about everyone's chains and bolts, but please help each other."
So very much an Evita moment. This is not. Make me either. I think this is more. I would say either make me a performance, because it's in the theme of the area, or a persuasion check.
Don't cry for me, Mother Horn.
Stop.
I have more in persuasion, so
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
in
roll for.
persuasion.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, 16. With the 16, your words. It's not that they struggle to get to the actors below, right? The acoustics are fairly good in this place, but it takes maybe a moment for it to sort of reach the state of shock, right?
Yeah.
But there is that moment where you confirm that what is happening is real. This is Endelin. They are free. The eclipse happened. And if I may take a little break here to just remind that for those living in Belgium watching this on the day it comes out, there is actually an eclipse tonight. So, solar eclipse. So, things as written, right? Please be safe with your eyes as we return to our tale. Yeah, and so I think there's a moment where maybe you see one actor sort of, as you start talking, one actor sort of look up, sort of shake the art, and all of them sort of, and what I think there's not much reaction. I don't know if you were expecting a cheer or some kind of hurrah or thanks or whatever. I think it's just it's a calm realization that, oh my god, this is real. This has happened. The nightmare is over. We can wake up now.
She's trying to give them a bit of purpose, because that's kind of most of them have been into slavery for a while, so she's hoping to push them toward a first purpose for the few days to come.
Okay. It's difficult from... That's a 19. Yeah, it's a 19. It's difficult to hear or to really understand what's going on in the crowd, right? There's a few that sort of step... there's a few that sort of try and step in, maybe kick at the corpse. There are others, and there, I think, maybe, I think it would be Stage Fright who comes in basically and sort of tries to shoo them off. And there's the beginning of a scuffle happening downstairs where people either... not allies of Skabatha, but who have been so brainwashed into her, into her way of doing things, that they cannot imagine anything else, or still in disbelief. And yeah, there is a sort of a scuffle that comes out. Glisser pretty much comes in and sort of takes charge, so starts calming people down, right? Sort of puts herself in the center, sort of. There is argument. You can see Stage Fright protesting. There's a whole tragic comedy happening downstairs, basically, but you can't hear the sounds of the actors over the wind and the lightning that is happening around. Now that they're not purposefully projecting their voices towards you. But Glister seems to have things in hand.
Right. I think she will... once she realizes that Glisters is taking on, she will go back to the group and probably keep an ear out just to make sure there's not a riot or something, but she'll go back to the others.
Okay.
Cutie.
Cat.
I'm a druid.
Cat spotted. There we go.
The little animal companion.
Good book. Right. Do you join the others?
Yep.
Okay. I think
Sorry
at this
for
point...
the party.
No, absolutely not. It was enlightening and needed. So yeah, as you make your way through, I think this would be. Tell me, for the other three, you've found the paper birds. You've looked at the desk. Is there anything else that you're looking as you're sort of looking for?
Nothing on the balcony.
On the balcony itself, no.
Okay. All right.
I did mention. Well, I'll say this. I did mention if you're sort of looking to the balcony and realize that for this, I mentioned that the walls were a bit wet, right? When the
Yeah.
You notice that there seems to be, so it's a 10-foot tall sort of ceiling, but as you're looking, it looks disjointed. You can see that there's water seeping in from the planks that make the ceiling.
I'll have a look at that ceiling.
It is a ceiling.
Yes.
Though it doesn't seem to be as well put together as other places in the castle.
Okay. I am going to have my mage hand push around on the ceiling a little bit just to make sure that there's no false ceiling or something.
Actually, that's the thing. There is.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, what did I do here? Just give me a second. As in, your mage hand is enough to sort of push off one of these planks. Not fully, but just enough force so that you realize that it's not actually nailed down.
Mm-hmm. Plum, wanna go have a look?
Oh, of course. And I'll go toward the location that she asked me to go.
It's
and I'll
just
remove
straight up.
the wood. Well, straight up, and I'll remove the.
Okay. Well, again, like I said, these are just planks of wood. None of them seem to be nailed down. They seem to be sort of set into place, and so it's easy enough for you to sort of push them out of the way. As you get into what seems to be the second part of a belfry, at the top of which there is a 50-pound silver bell attached to a 25-foot long rope hanging down onto the floor. So the idea is probably that the belfry sort of went all the way down, but somebody tucked up the rope and then and hid it behind sort of a false ceiling.
A big bell rope. Do we know something about the history of this place?
Plum, do you read Elvish?
Nah, I do.
You do. Okay.
I do.
Hey, not in Sylvan. You have your two lines. It's hidden it's hidden in the design of the bell itself, right? Script as sort of illumination on the bell, but you can actually within the worlds and in the swirls, you recognize Elvish print, and it reads as follows: "Toll the bell within the spire, to journey to your heart's desire."
Oh.
I read that very loudly for everyone to hear.
I think we have found a way home for anyone who wants.
Yep, including all the people here who
Yeah.
would wish so.
Also, wasn't the castle called Heart's Desire?
I need to check.
I think it is.
It is.
Yay!
Okay.
It is
Oh.
the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's not a way home, it is a way to the palace.
Oh,
Which for us is
maybe it's
interesting.
both, but
Oh, look, if they want to go home, they have very big pool outside where they can
Yes.
go jump in and they can go home. We pull rope, we can go to palace and do whatever the hell we need to do there. I hope I can punch that big thing in the clouds. I need to kill it.
Dragons. This is how my Dragon Slayer energy is born.
Exactly.
Mm. I could just imagine. Mother, in that illustration, was the dragon really big? No, Plum was just very small.
Do you know, like Kung Fu Panda, where you have that little meme of the tiger, like, this battle will be epic. It's exactly Plum towards the dragon, like, this battle will be epic.
be epic.
Yeah. And if the others like, no,
Get back here.
man.
Okay.
Alright, well, we have found a way to the palace.
Eh, maybe we can talk with people now and
Yes, let's go down.
try. Let's see how they are, and after that, try to take all the useful stuff for us and to help us in our coming battle, I guess.
and we might want to have a discussion about what we do with the unicorn and the horn.
Yes. But you know how good discussions are done with a good meal and a good drink. So we're gonna loot the kitchens.
That's a good question. Where are the kitchens in this place?
Exactly.
I think it's just everything is just door dashed.
I mean, probably summoned feasts and
You are in a hag's. I mean, this is a hag, and a college budget theater production. I don't think it's summon feast. Summon snack at most.
Yeah.
everyone eats a moonberry.
Yay. Have we lost Plum?
Camera.
Yeah, camera
Fro-
froze.
Rising.
Frozen.
Yeah.
I'm still there, but
Okay.
don't
No,
worry.
But it's a very
I'll-
charming look, like
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
dashing.
Yeah.
Hi.
I was wondering, why were you holding that pose?
Hello. Look at your man. Now back to me.
Now back to me. I'm on a horse.
Okay, feel free to move if you wish. Is there anything else that you wish to look into? There are still there are bottles of lightning on shelves, and if you wish.
Bottles.
Yes,
I heard something else.
literally bottles.
Yes. Yeah. No.
With
I
lightning.
I heard
Crackling
something else. It's okay.
They have bottled lightning.
I mean, we should take one or two or three or four. How many are there?
Well, she would have had hers today, so you count 29.
Okay.
You grab them all?
Yeah.
I think Tavaren will grab one, but
Can I grab a bottle to like observe a bit and like to think about like what the hell is this in the end? Like what for use would it be to have lightning in a bottle?
You can see there's a few empty bottles right next to the desk. Right, there's maybe sort of a small receptacle like a paper basket, and where you can see sort of bottles and the corks. So somebody sort of maybe taken the corpse, not the corpse, the cork out, and so maybe thrown in. There's a few empty bottles in that paper basket there. Other than that, these things are... You're not exactly sure what they be used, but it's lightning in a bottle, which means if you smash the bottle, it'll probably be dangerous.
Smash bottle? Hurt people? Huh. I'm gonna take 4 bottles.
Okay. In short, basically, you can hurl... as an action, you can hurl the bottle up to 30 feet. It shatters on impact, and if you make that into a ranged attack against a creature, the target takes 2d6 lightning damage. Just a small grenade. Up to 30 feet. Should you miss, it just fractures into a sort of a flash of lightning and static electricity, and there is no damage. So it's not an area of effect thing. You really have to sort of throw it to the person.
Aim it at someone. Yes. Okay.
How much was the...
2d6.
2d6 lightning damage and it's 30 feet of throwing range. Does bombardment count also as a flying creature? like just flying above them and then dropping the bottles, but it's still throwing, but instead of throwing, dropping them on them.
Wait, you have something like that?
Well, I can fly. I can take a grenade and just like let them fall on their head, you know?
Yeah, I mean that's still going to be a ranged attack, right? You're still going to be throwing at them, but yeah. But that is definitely something that you could do. So
I'm gonna grab a couple of bottles as well, simply because I have the catapult spell.
Of course you do.
Fair enough.
Yep. Forget catapulting bottles of acid. Try bottle lightning.
Mina, why are you putting 29 bottles of lightning? Trust me, let me cook. It'll be fine.
Have you ever heard of electrical fire? Yeah, absolutely. Mina, how many are you taking?
How many are there left over?
I took 4.
Yeah, Tavaren took 1, so that's 5. Yes. So there'd be 30 left. Let's say 30. Let's say there's a total of 35.
I don't need them all. I'm gonna grab 5,
okay.
6 is good.
Now these are not small bottles, right? These are so they do have a weight to them. I just wanted to. It's not something that it's not a little vial that you can have 4 at your pocket.
No.
That's what I mean.
It's started size or tubes or not?
No, mostly they would look like maybe half a liter jugs.
Yeah, okay.
Ysdred, you want to help yourself?
I don't think she's looks like it's glass.
It's yeah, it would be yeah, I guess so. Well, if you're going to be seeing the bottle the lightning from inside, yes, these would be sort of glass.
Unless we're transporting one into a portable hole or something like that, no, she won't take one. But
Fair.
if that's in a pocketed place, maybe she'll take one.
Well, you've got two, I think. You've got two bags of holding among yourselves. I think
If-
Mina has one.
handy-
And... What?
We got
Oh
the
no,
handy
you've got a handy haversack.
Yeah.
So you can basically put
So-
any number in there.
I'll take one just if needed.
just
but
add it.
yeah,
Okay.
I do not want it to like flash onto us.
Last thing that you
Fair
want is
enough.
that, yeah, somebody to hit you with it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much it for the room, unless you're looking for anything else.
If there's nothing else in the desk and we've grabbed the... No, I think we're good.
Okay. I admire the fact that you did not decide, oh, we'll take the desk.
I mean, we do have a bag of no.
Everything not nailed down. And
Yes.
for those nailed down, I've got a hammer. I have a crowbar. So, where to next? Let's get back to the map here.
Have we been every? Hey, oh yeah, we should go to the room on the other end of this level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's her room also to try to.
Yum. I fly towards there and I wait for everyone.
I'll say this, Plum, as you're flying over the orrery, do you look down in any fashion?
Of course.
You'll notice that the orrery still spins. Still sort of moves and about. However, you notice a pair of wooden masks that have been abandoned on the on the floor. Wooden goblin-shaped masks.
Guys, and I point towards the masks.
Is there anything we can do about those?
To give you context again, these you would recognize these as the masks that were being worn by two of the goblins that were sweeping the floor downstairs.
Yeah.
Maybe the masks were like only active because the mistress was still alive.
Oh, they simply heard that she was dead, and...
But like, these masks were made out of goblins that were alive, right? Can we make them back alive? We should go back to that mask room.
We
But-
can help you.
Anyway,
But first, room.
one thing at a time. Yes.
Yes. I'll open door. Yes. Have
Okay.
a look at everyone.
You go to reach for the door.
Yes.
Make me a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh, my favorite one.
No, not anymore.
It's fine.
No,
Little
because we're not in the area of the totem anymore. So otherwise, you could have had
17.
17. So 17 is enough, but I'm good to that you don't have consequence, but we're going to play the consequences because it's funny that way. Basically, coming out as you touch the door, out from the wood, there's a massive hand that basically slaps you, sort of pushes you palm first, almost like a with enough force that had you not been able to fly, you would have found yourself projected in through the opening in the floor and onto the orrery below.
Oh.
Dumbass.
That's... I'll flutter a bit.
First, next time.
Do I look like someone who has experience with traps? I see door, I open door. I am not smart. You're smarter than me, but I can break door if you want. Or do you have something for this unpleasant door?
Anybody want to have a look?
But don't touch it. That's my best advice.
I think I have something for that door.
It's a key. Haha.
No.
You still have staff.
Yeah, I have knock.
You have knock?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. You want to cast knock?
If no one objects, I can knock.
I mean, everyone already knows we've killed her, so I don't think.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna.
Okay. Well. Yep.
So as you cast knock, the spell describes that as you cast it, the door sort of flings open, and the door unlocks and flings open. It didn't. But as you see, it sort of slowly goes. It bounces from the back of the wall and sort of slowly moves back in, sort of back to close. Sort of in normal inertia of a door. What do you do?
Let's keep it from closing.
How do you keep it?
Do we have a stick or something? Like.
Quick.
I'm going to use one of my features.
My mage hand is already out. The mage hand will just put herself against the wall, against the door, not touching the knob, but just keeping the door open.
As you put the mage hand onto it to sort of stabilize it, there is you do see that sort of same sort of spectral vibration that hand came out to attack Plum, to sort of push Plum away, almost sort of bat him away. Here you see the same. It's the door but doesn't. There's an error in the program, right? It doesn't recognize. But yeah, so you can see the spell trying to activate, but doesn't.
Yeah.
Giving you the information that yes, the door is open, but the door is still very much. The trap is still very much in effect. Should anyone touch the door?
Don't touch the door and get in.
Well, hold the door.
Hold door.
I am.
Just remember, Mage Hand doesn't last too long.
Let's just
I'm sure
put something between the...
Something like a stone frog, which I'm sure Tavaren has not let go of.
Yes.
So you place the stone frog, careful to slip in without touching the door.
Very sad that Flesh to Stone is... Stone to Flesh is level 6 spell.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I mean, you can always name him and then bring him back.
I will keep this frog with me for the entire campaign.
Fair enough. Scores of wooden marionettes hang from the ceiling of this oddly shaped room, the floor of which is strewn with old play scripts. Near the entrance are 2 alcoves, one containing a bare table, the other holding a wooden chest with tiny clawed feet. Deeper in the room, you see a wicker basket surrounded by miniature toy birds. Scores of hourglasses are fixed to the walls. Whenever the sand of an hourglass runs out, the mechanism that attaches it to the wall causes it to flip over, which you can see in multiple as you're looking around. On occasion, you'll see that hourglass go click, and then another one. The steady hiss of all those falling grains of sand can be heard throughout the room. And lastly, a large glass-doored wardrobe with a jade eye embedded in its cornice stands on the far side of the room in a wide alcove. So this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the mirror that allows her to communicate with her sisters?
No. Well, not to my knowledge.
Okay, my bad. Then I'm confusing it with something else.
I'm looking.
I might be wrong.
So.
But...
You would think so, but no, not in this case.
Okay.
I will
but
get
you
closer.
Are correct. You are correct to understand. I'm not seeing. I should have picked up on that. There is no mirror here, as opposed to the other two. I'm guessing that she probably uses that wardrobe as the mirror.
Okay.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Here we go. No, so you cannot see. No, I apologize. It's not actually a mirror, right? It's it's a glass door.
Okay.
The wardrobe is glass.
Okay.
So what do you do?
I head over to the glass.
Mina's hand will reap up in front of you with a wait. While Mina is in the back of the room and just says wait, and the hand is going to go touch the closet and open it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Because I'm not trusting this.
No, of course not.
So as you looked at, there's, as I mentioned, there's this sort of, a bit similar to that medallion that I believe, Tavaren, you still have in your pocket, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That jade eye, right? It's sort of closed. As soon as you touch the, and so with your mage hand, you touch the wardrobe to open it, the eye springs open. And sort of seems to sort of search the room, holding onto you, sort of this glass bead with a fake iris. There's but nothing else happens. You guess that this was maybe a trap of some sort or an alarm system, but Andalin is no longer alive to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for those watching, there it is right there on the screen.
I'm watching. I don't see it.
I'll it's the hag eye. I can find it for you again.
That's okay.
Play your handouts. No? Okay. Treasure, hag eye. Okay. Doesn't matter. Right. As you open it up, There's a... Let's see. Right, so here, it's like any other wardrobe. As it's separated, there's a bunch of drawers, and then there's a bigger place where you can put coats and that kind of thing. That part is empty except for just a mirror in the back of the wardrobe. And this one you would recognize as what you were looking for. Is that one the same kind of mirror that you had seen previously in Skabatha's chambers or in near Bavlorna's pool? So there is here that mirror. You can see assorted objects and debris, and trinkets of some sorts. Wondering that maybe if you had tried to look for your wings, Plum, they would be among this kind of trove, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can also figure there's a spacing here. It almost looks like like a nest.
Interesting. Because we're still missing a bed for her.
You're pretty sure that this would most likely be where she would sleep.
Okay.
Considering the alarm, the eye alarm, considering all these objects, you're pretty sure that this was where she would rest.
Okay.
Maybe we should bring the trinkets outside for, people to grab.
Make me
to get back.
Yeah, Ysdred. Are you just grabbing them like that, or are you looking through them?
I'm gonna probably take a look, but for now she's having a discussion with the other guys.
What are we doing, folks?
I'd like people to find also their lost things.
Well, if Ysdred is looking through the chest there, I'm going to look here. That's her table.
Okay, so no one is answering me.
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh.
thank you.
Ysdred is literally saying, "Oh, all these trinkets. Maybe we should bring them outside to them."
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nobody's listening to her.
Good job leaving me on red, guys.
I thought that honestly, I thought that was Ysdred mumbling to herself because that was so evident to me that I didn't think that Ysdred was actually asking the question.
It's fine.
And yes, of course.
New phone, who this? Sorry. Yes, of course. We can. I'll flutter towards the trinkets and I'll investigate.
I figured we would do that once we've finished with the room.
I'll take a little gander already.
I'm also asking because there's probably people that are not from these realms who, like those are belonging from people from everywhere. So leaving those here, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
No, we should definitely not leave it here.
I can agree on that.
I mean, like, Mina, maybe your mother can help find the people. I don't know.
If they're not currently in the castle, we can at least try in our realm. But if they're from other realms.
Or maybe my mother. I don't know.
Let us already try to investigate the room, and after that we can decide what we do with the trinkets.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's we'll examine them later, right? There's something along the 50 to 60 different kind of items, going from the small to handheld to sort of bigger. Because there's some that she arranged in a nest, but there are other in the drawers and a bit some. There's a series of dilapidated sort of long coats in which the pockets are filled as well. She's surrounded with themselves with these trophies in a sense, as you've seen all the hags up until now. And it's a lot of them can be. Well, we'll examine when we examine them. We'll look into it directly. You mentioned, Mina, you were going towards this. There's a large sort of wicker basket, which is this is the wicker basket here, and this would. Okay. This looks like it's a treasure. It looks like a treasure chest, sort of a large chest, red banded, but it looks like a treasure chest taken from a theater production, right? So it's big, it's ostentatious. However, it is just as sturdy as it looks.
I'm gonna try it with my mage hand again because
it is locked.
I can knock it open.
You can certainly knock it open.
But I have only one knock available still. So if you want me to knock it open, I can. But I won't be able to. No, I can use sorcery point to. I guess
wait
to
a minute.
gain back.
Wait.
So never mind that. I can do at least 2 knocks. So do you want me to open it?
Or I can just use my own knock because I also grabbed it. So I'm gonna use my knock.
Well, Mina can do it. Okay.
I'll be on the shoulders of the Tavaren, like, always knocking around. Well, we'll wait while the ladies are done with their magic.
Yeah, sorry.
Ladies are opening up their own doors now.
Exactly.
Chivalry's dead. Yeah. Knock is knock. The spell knock is the death of chivalry.
I am the freaking knight.
Oh, I can no, but you can be sure that was somewhere in a newspaper or a flyer in Baldur's not Baldur's Gate, but probably Waterdeep. Because this knock spell allows anybody to enter anywhere. Okay. The chest opens. And this is what you find inside. There's a couple of bottles, a black sack with something sort of you can. There's supposed to be sort of round objects within it, and a shriveled hand wearing a ring.
Oh,
holding a wad of papers.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the items one by one with my mage hand and get them out and look at them a little bit. Like, okay, are you cursed or dangerous or not?
I love how everything makes sense here.
So, which one do you want to start? The sack, the bottles, or the hand?
The bottles first.
Okay.
Because those are the easiest.
As you pull from the bottle, how well would Mina be acquainted with her parents' wine cellar?
Better than they think, I think.
Okay. Make me. You know what? Make me a history check.
Okay. Hey, you don't give a teenager a Misty Step spell without her going around the house.
I don't think they gave it to you.
And I don't think you waited for that to go around, but
Yeah, I know. No idea.
Look, you recognize it's wine, right? You can see clearly the label on it, but you have no idea. It's written in Elvish. It looks fancy.
Hey,
can I
Plum.
give it a try with my random knowledge now?
Sure, why not?
Plum, come and check this
Just for
out.
fun.
What does the
Cool.
label say?
I'll wait until the roll is done, but I'll start fluttering towards because she's holding a bottle of alcohol, and I like alcohol, so. Flutter,
I have
flutter,
just a
flutter,
plus
flutter.
one, so
Okay, here you go.
yeah.
A 12. I think you would know enough that this is not just your basic wine, right? You don't know much about the vintage or what, but you would recognize you would know enough to know this is good wine. This is the kind of wine that you bring back to her parents.
Okay. Oh, that's where she hides the good bottles then?
Pretty much, yeah, I guess so.
And on that moment, I'll start reading the ticket in.
Okay, go ahead, make me a history check.
Oh, I read Elvish, so also. So
Yeah, I think most of us do.
And the
yes.
Yeah,
Just to
Plum,
say, I probably just read the label.
You've never heard of the Green Vale Winery, or you just, I mean, yeah, you just know, oh, this is probably very fancy, very expensive, just because you're looking at the label.
Yeah, it's alcohol. It's confirmed.
It's one of those wine bottles where the wax is all the way down the neck and sort of moved to the wider end. So it's very fancy, that kind of very fancy thing. There's a seal at the top as well with the
Yes,
with
I
a
should
small
also
tree
come
and-
have a look.
Go ahead, yeah.
All together,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody's a wine critic.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
go for the wine.
Well,
This has been let me say, this has been the most examined piece. This is the most examined item in the campaign.
well, generally someone rolls better in the first examination of something. And then I was like,
You're not wrong.
everyone is doing terrible. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I couldn't even give Plum advantage because of that roll.
We know it's good wine.
It's good wine. Yeah.
Okay,
The
it's
highest-
going in the bag.
Well, yes.
Like a little souvenir, like a hag Grand Cru.
Hey,
This
if
is
it's gonna
clearly
be our
stolen.
celebrating bottle at the end once we freed everyone, I'm good with it.
So you will find 8 of them.
The fuck?
Dang.
So there are
Hope
8
we
of
still
them.
have.
Basically, there's
Oh.
No.
basically within the chest you find they've been there's a smaller crate basically with a set of 8 wine bottles inside.
Well, drunk it will be, and I'll help get the bottles out.
I mean, do we get an Asterix and Obelix feast by the end of the...
Yes, after
You know
after-
who my parents are? Of course we do.
Okay.
Mama and Papa will arrange that,
Oh,
of course.
and you can be sure. So, because you failed, but we know. I'm pretty sure, Mina, you're gonna bring those bottles to your parents. They're gonna go, "Oh, thank you," and we're gonna bring out other wine for you guys. No, these are exquisite elven wines worth 100 gold pieces each. They will not be. That'll be for your graduation, Mina. The black sack, made from sort of a it's sort of that soft, sort of like soft leather. Inside, it contains 4 gold bedpost knobs.
Okay. Now we just need some broomsticks.
Thank you, and thank you.
I don't get that.
Right.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Yeah.
What's the name in
I've
French?
never seen that movie, by the way. I know.
I have seen it so many times. Like we had a VCR with it when I was a kid, and I must have seen it.
In
least
French,
10 times.
in French, it is called L'Apprentie Sorcière with Angela Lansbury, about a witch fighting Nazis. Very fun, very
With
Disney.
suits
Okay.
of armor.
Yeah.
Like
Never heard
animated
of it.
suits of armor. It's yeah.
Oh, there are. If you look about through the adventure, there are hundreds of little Easter eggs. Not hundreds, but there's a lot of little Easter eggs to that film, of course.
Good.
And lastly, so yeah, they're worth 25 gold pieces each. And lastly, the shriveled hand, the hand itself is slender enough. I'm not going to have you roll for anatomy here, but enough that you would understand it to be that of an elf, or you can. It is sort of it has sort of now mummified, sort of dried out. And the ring itself, the ring is sort of this blue steel band with a series of little sort of gems embedded into it, almost cut to form like stars.
Okay.
All right.
And the title, as the parchments, there's a few blank parchments, but the title, as you sort of peel it out, you can see the title page of The Agonies of Alagarthas, a 3-act tragedy by Endelin
okay.
Moongrave. Of course, replace the name that we actually use in this adventure, which for the life of me I could not remember. Of course, she likes alliteration, so it would not be the agonies of, but you get my drift.
And the ring? Honestly, I would cast Detect Magic on the ring just to get an idea.
It is magical.
Ooh. Do I get the feeling what type of magic it might be?
Let's see. You're not exactly sure. I can show you. Wait. Let's see. Can I? Yes, I can. This is what it looks like. It's in the. Put it in the.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Without an actual identify spell, it's difficult for you to actually determine what it is or what kind of enchantment it has. But the magic seems to be. You know what? Make me an investigation. Make me either investigation or arcana.
That is pretty much the same. So let's do investigation.
I'm gonna give you the help action also.
I was gonna give her advantage anyways with the detect magic.
That's a 14.
With a 14.
We both rolled for.
What you do know that this is very finely worked magic. This is not some random enchantment, right? This is not there's something. This is something that the ring is something that is activated. It's not just enchanted for. Yeah, there's a mechanism of magic within this.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Because that's interesting.
Because rings go into pockets.
Because I'm not gonna put a ring that I can't identify on my finger.
Hell no.
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Nope! My parents have taught you better than that!
Yes, I definitely listened to those lessons.
It would have been, and I think Plum is gonna say very loudly, it would have been nice if you would have offered the ring to our dear Tavaren, you know, but it's okay, it's okay.
Plum, as subtle as a barbarian.
Crash in the door.
Above table. Yeah, I am a barbarian, guys. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think there's a sound behind you of a maybe sort of a small chirp and just a scratching of noise, sort of like something sort of moving. As you turn, you can see that your eagle, Tavaren, your companion, is sort of perched itself over a small wicker basket. It's in. It looks like a. It looks like just the size for a pet cat or something, or maybe something along those size, and you can see that your companion is sort of moving with its beak, toying with this little contraption. It looks like not realistic, but realistic enough, like a small chick or some small sort of juvenile bird that seems to be trying to walk on mechanical feet, all the while putting this little mechanical chirping noise. With your bird being very curious and skeptical about what this thing is.
I'll go over and what you got there, Hyrix?
Yeah, you find that all around, while the basket is empty, there's a few of these little harmless cat toys. 3 little tiny stuffed birds and 3 wind-up clock birds, which seem to come from different origins, different make. As you're pretty sure that the stuffed birds are Bavlorna's and the wind-up clock birds were gifts from Skabatha.
Yeah.
And there is on each, you can find there'll be a little mechanism key, basically to wind them up, and they chirp and they move.
Yeah, I will try some out and like wind them up and go like, oh.
Okay. Oh, you wind them up and you just have them look around?
I'll start with one, but
okay. Okay. If placed on the floor, the wound-up bird walks counterclockwise in a 5-foot diameter circle, completing 1 circle every 10 seconds.
oh.
It lasts for about 30 seconds and then it stops moving until it is wound up again.
Withershins.
Yep.
Sneaky.
Of course, Skabatha would make an item that her sister would be allergic to. Love it.
Well, she's still alive.
Take it.
I mean, sure.
So the 3 stuffed birds do not move, but you have 3 of these mechanical birds that do the same thing, which is that loop.
Oh.
Right. That's pretty much all that is here, unless you want to try and sort of look above and at the marionette. Like I said, there's maybe something along the lines of between 50 and 60 of these dangling marionettes. And the best way to describe them is, if you've ever been to the Tone Theater, so these are heavy wooden puppets, right? They're about almost a meter tall. They're to be held by the head, and then the rest of the limbs sort of moved, and all of them are sort of hanging there. I think, Mina, your detect magic is still up.
Yeah.
Which means that I think that there is here. They're not magical per se, but you definitely understand that these would be animated on a command.
Mm-hmm.
As in, if there were to be a fight here, most likely those would drop down like paratroopers.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. That is a lot of them, though.
Oh, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
For the trinkets, how about we give them to the circus? They're going through different realms, and they probably have ways to.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
As someone that works in the circus, I can confirm that's a very good idea.
Yeah, putting all that into the Lost and Found.
Yeah, basically, I'm sure they will manage.
Mm-hmm. Is that all for this room? You guys want to head out?
There's still a little pit over there.
Yes, that is. Technically, I believe that is the actual treasure chest, but there's not. This maybe is just something. I do not have anything for that particular piece of furniture, nor do I have for the for this one down here. So no, that's pretty much everything that you have in this room. Unless you're interested in a collection of hourglasses,
Yeah, I was kind of interested in what they were about, at least. Is there can I see a pattern to it, or is there just...
So every single one of these hourglasses is unique. Finely crafted but there doesn't seem to be any specific pattern of them. Some of them are faster than others, so you'll see some of them sort of turn around. There's that sort of mechanism at the back of where they're attached to the wall that sort of rotates them when they come to an end. But other than that, there's no rhyme or reason behind the collection itself.
Okay. Okay.
You can take a few if you're interested, but and they go from small like this to sort of bigger out. You have some that'll last maybe 30 seconds, and others that are there that they'll last an hour or two.
Yes.
I think Tavaren will grab a 1 hour one.
Okay.
Just so that they can summon creature, turn over so that they can know okay, my summoned creature have about this much sand left.
Yeah, so the 1 hour one it's fairly substantial, right? It's not something you have in your pocket, right? It's gonna be heavily dangling from your pack.
Yep.
Okay. You can grab
call?
an hourglass. Let's see. Yeah, they're worth about 25 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And so now there's a hole in the wall where the hourglass no longer stands.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I think everyone did their shopping. Can we continue?
Okay.
Yes,
See.
let's go.
Also, I'm not sure how long we've been in this room, but
Well, how many times did the hourglasses turn?
Well, they're all different ones, so I don't know.
There's quite a few that turn.
And oh,
Well, why are you asking that, Tavaren? For
my
your summons? I think your summons would be. I don't. We can dismiss them. I don't think you're going to be needing them anytime soon. However, what I would say is that as you exit, before we get back to the lower levels, why don't we take our break here?
That's a good idea.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So, friends, foes, those undeclared, we will see you in the second part of tonight's session. And for those in Belgium watching this on the day it comes out, enjoy the eclipse. Just know that Endelin would have hated it. See you then.